That teachers should be able to carry guns in schools or in the classroom. This is to protect students from possible threats in situations where the school officer is unable to respond in time.
Yes, this is a huge issue. Teachers should be able to be armed to protect their students as well as all the other people in the school, as one school officer cannot be so many places at once in case of emergency.
With armed teachers, the students will have more protection and safety in the school.
Mr. Remenap, do you believe that the teachers should be able to carry concealed weapons in the schools and classrooms? Do you think this will help reduce the amounts of fatality rate in the schools, and will it reduce the amount of school shootings in general?
This is no simple answer, and I'm going to really ride the fence on this one. Sorry, I'm going to take a wimpy way out, which I normally don't. I'm torn on it. I don't know if this legislation exists in other states. Do you guys know? Did you do any research on this? Are any other states allow it?
Not really, no.
You don't know any?
I don't know any facts about it.
Oh, okay. I guess I wouldn't like to be the first person to cross that line. I think there's some merit to the idea that a good citizen armed stops the bad guy. Makes sense. I do worry about details and all those kind of bad things that can happen. So I guess I'm kind of torn. In theory, it makes sense. It does. You want good people to have weapons to protect us from bad people, similar to police officers, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just wonder, there are a lot of things I wonder about how that goes across within a community. I think in some ways it makes people less afraid of guns, but I think in other ways it might heighten people's fear of guns. You know, I don't know. So I just don't have an easy answer. I wish I did. I do think, to your last question, would it amount to, if there was a shooting, if you have teachers who are armed, assuming they're all well trained, that it possibly could reduce the amount of fatalities for sure.
Yeah, that was the goal behind it, was to have all of the staff be well trained so that they were able to have their concealed carry.
As well as a gunman's not going to be so quick to enter the school if he knows there's 30 people inside there with guns ready to hurt
Even
him.
the thought that they possibly could have a weapon, right,
Yeah.
might be a deterrent. I can't give an unequivocal yes, but or an unequivocal no on that one. That's a great topic and something to research. I'm a gun advocate myself personally, but I just don't know how having them in schools ends up, does it help or hurt gun rights causes? I don't know. It's a good question. It's something to look into. That's a tough one. You guys got me. Usually I'm pretty opinionated on things like that, as you know, but that's a tough one. Sorry, I wish I could take one strong stand or not, but it's a tough one for me. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Well, that concludes our interview. Thank you, Mr. Remenap.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you, boys.
very much.
Always nice to see you.
Yep.